And welcome back here to Oswald Field here on the campus of Feston College. They're about to send the relief crew in.
Well, I mean, we have local celebrity Sid Witcher and
Dalton Horton's dad, Eric Horton, up here. They were talking about taking over for us.
I think we should put it up to a vote.
Yeah,
who wants to hear these guys?
No kidding. As they walk off now, as soon as amazing. We turned the mics on, they ran off.
Yeah, they took off. They're chicken.
Go figure.
When's the last time your dad was able to do this? He does this from time to time, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's been a while, though. He missed out on a couple of them. So, hey, guys, we are glad you're along for the ride here on the Lark Network. Rusty Witcher alongside Phil Miller. We're going to have a good time this second game.
Yeah, we are.
Lark's trying to salvage one of these games. They have lost now 3 straight to Longview. It's game 4 of this 4-game set.
It would really be nice if they could pick up the win here.
But I'll tell you what, it's been fun having a 4-game set this weekend, Phil.
It's been a while since we've had the 4-game set here. I think this is the first one this year that you and I have been able to do this.
Larks will be out in action Tuesday as they host Bethany College JV.
Are we bringing that one?
We'll be bringing that one.
All right. I'll be here as soon as I can. I have
probably right close to first pitch or thereabouts.
Leading off game 2.
It'll be really close.
Allen.
I can't leave Mac until 4.
Okay, so 4:20.
Yeah.
Tanner Allen to start this off here in game 4 of this set, and Allen has had a pretty good.
Be helpful if I got the right scorecard going. Yeah, Allen had a decent day today so far,
and the first pitch right there, up the middle, ground out. Jake Shelby throw over. Dalton Horton with a straight. This one is out.
Apparently, Allen didn't want his numbers being given out, so I won't.
Defensively, a little different look here for the Larks in game 2. Matt Gregory on the hill, Jairo Rivera behind the plate for the Larks. Dalton Horton over there at first base. Nelson Martinez at second. Jake's over there at short. Justin at third. In the outfield, TJ Fleming getting the nod in left. Perez, the mainstay, in center. And followed up in right field is Cole Fish Sturgeon.
Yeah, just a few changes.
Nate Hunter, the designated hitter, takes a strike from Matt Gregory.
Nate Hunter, 1 for 4 last game.
Takes a healthy hack. He was behind on the fastball there from Gregory. Now he's down on the count 0-2.
1 for 4 with a run scored and a walk.
We are taking text messages. We are taking emails. We'd love to hear from you guys. Here on the Lark Network. The pitch from Gregory. That's shot into the gap out in left field. Going to drop in for a base knock. Could be 2. Now Hunter's thinking 2, and he will stroll in the stand-up double. Hunter lopes his way to the stand-up double. And there's 1 out for Andrew Warner.
Now batting number 19, Andrew Warner.
So the dangerous Andrew, who's actually catching this game.
He's catching for
He comes in from right field, is going to catch for Longview.
Send us a text, send us an email, send us a text at 620-217-1465. Drop us a line, go Larks at Heston.edu. We'd love to hear from you guys.
Yeah, you can even spam us if you want to.
We've been spammed. Gregory paints the outside corner and a good pitch. First pitch strike from Gregory.
Great pitch from Gregory there to start it off. This is actually Gregory's 4th start on the year, 11th appearance. He's got 22 innings pitched.
Gregory again on the outside corner. Warner didn't like it.
Well.
And that'll send him even closer to the plate to protect the outside corner.
Yep.
Warner behind in the count 0-2.
Looks like Heston's going to keep it inside this time. Oh.
That one misses outside.
Or not. Not a bad place to miss, though, on that pitch.
And they count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and Warner strikes out, frustrated with himself.
I think that's the first little bit of emotion I've seen from Warner, actually, like that.
Outside, frustration. We saw him give Andrew Berry yesterday a great props on the catch he made.
He was a good sport yesterday, even this first game one.
And Jordan Moon digs in here with 2 outs and a runner on second base for the Longview Lakers. That one stays upstairs, and there's 1 ball.
So Jordan Moon was 3 for 5 in the first game. Had a double and a single and another single. 2 runs scored. Not a bad day.
That one pitch in the dirt in the count now. 2 balls, no strikes.
All right, looks like we've got a delivery here.
Okay.
She's got a sack of drinks for the crew.
Thank you very much.
Pepsi.
Thank you.
Water.
Who else got the water?
Count as 3 balls, no strikes here. And there's a pitch from Gregory has a strike at the knees. Thank you, Jayla.
You're welcome.
So the count now, 3 balls, 1 strike.
That is the best wife in the world, in case people were wondering.
That one's fouled back to the fence. And the count is full 3 balls, 2 strikes to Jordan Moon.
Oh, yes, the count is full. If we'd actually pay attention to the game.
That's what people. I said. That one's shot back to the fence and foul.
So Moon doing some work.
Okay, so I'm getting a text message saying Nate Hunter's hit 9 home runs this season. He also had a cycle last summer, hit for the cycle.
Did he have a home run yesterday?
I believe he did hit a home run yesterday.
Okay, then he does have 9, yeah.
Yes, he went back-to-back on...
That's going to be a walk. Oh, yeah, that's right. He was part of the back-to-back.
Yes, we're working on the numbers. The numbers for Longview were not updated yesterday, so we're working off of the numbers coming into the weekend.
That's correct. We don't have the full totals, or the batting averages are not updated through today even.
And that'll bring up Nick Stein. Stein in left field now. Takes a curve on the outside part for a strike.
Curve. That's more like a slider, probably. That's pretty hard.
And Gregory working deals that too far inside, and the count now evens at a ball and a strike. 2 runners on here in the top of the first for Longview.
So Nick Stein, he's actually playing out in left, moving from first base.
And so far, big breaking pitch over, and the count now 1-2.
And last game, Nick Stein was 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single and a walk. Two walks. Oh, that Kit Kat smells really good.
That one fouled back into the fence. And the count's still righty, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Somebody opened up a Kit Kat in the press box. I can smell it.
Well, that's like yesterday, Jessica had a sandwich up here that smelled amazing.
Oh.
And the 1-2 on the way.
And that meant we were really hungry because that was Subway.
Big breaking pitch outside. Jairo can't frame it too much, and then now it's Deuces Wild across the bottom of the scoreboard.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gregory trying to limit the damage that the Longview Lakers are going to do.
Mm-hmm. The 2-2 on the way. Fouled back to the fence, and Stein up there battling. Stein had a text of a fan club. He had a fan club tuning in the first game. You guys could text us. Whether you're a fan of the Lakers or fan of the Larks, send us a text at 620-217-1465.
Stein is a fellow Iowan.
Nice single through the hole. Run on the way home. AP can't come up, field it cleanly. And Stein is aboard.
Gets the RBI on the single.
Now batting number 3, Jordan Barba.
And that'll bring up Jordan Barba.
We got a Barber, they got Barba.
Barba was a magnet for the baseball his first 3 trips to the plate in the first game.
He was. He got on 3 times. And yet he was 0 for 1.
Had a sacrifice fly. Big breaking ball by Gregory is over for a strike. So Gregory's curveball working here.
Yeah, it was 0 for 1 was the 1 RBI. 2 RBI, sorry. One of those hit by pitches scored somebody.
Nope, it was a ribby with the bases loaded. That one's popped out of play.
Quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And the count remaining 2 on, 2 out here. Top of the first, 1 run across for the Lakers. Big breaking pitch, strike 3
There
called.
we go.
Barba frozen. 2 strikeouts for Gregory in the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Our score, Longview 1, Heston 0. Back after this.
Perez.
And welcome back to Oswald Field here. Alex Perez to start this off here.
AP led off the first game with a home run and then got a triple in his third at-bat. Apologize.
The Jet.
The Jet. AP the Jet. We saw why he was the Jet with that triple.
That one misses outside from...
if anybody knows how to say...
Gressel.
Gressels?
Gressel.
Oh, man.
Swing and a miss there from AP, and now the count even. 1 ball, 1 strike from Gressel.
Blake. We'll just call him Blake. We apologize if we're getting his name incorrect.
That pitch misses too far outside from Gressel.
Blake.
That one misses outside. Or no, it was the outside corner. Now the count 2 balls, 2 strikes to AP, the Jet. Doing my best Chip Carey, unfortunately, there. The 2-2 now. That's a line drive out there in the gap and right
extra
center.
Bases.
AP thinking 2, might be thinking 3.
That's 3.
AP's on his way to third. He's around second.
It's not gonna...
And he is going to pull in and stroll in with another triple.
Goodness gracious. Another leadoff triple for AP.
Leadoff triple for AP.
Well struck in the right center field. Perfect placement to grab extra bases. And Russ, that's going to be team lead 7 triples on the year.
As Nelson Martinez trying to lay down the bunt.
Hit the plate though, so foul ball right away.
Well, depends on plate's fair territory.
It is, but they called the foul.
I think it hit Nelson while he was in the box. That's why
that would be a different story.
Off the plate into Nelson.
It's hard. I just heard a thump.
It was off the plate. Plate's fair territory. That's a common misconception in baseball that the plate is a foul territory. It's not. It's actually fair territory.
Well, then go correct the ump. No. We're getting sassy up here in the press box.
Here we go. I got a great piece of information for you, Phil. Nick Stein, Nate Hunter, Ben Erickson all played high school ball at Dowling Catholic in Des Moines.
Hey, all right. Dowling Catholic.
Okay, so Dowling Catholic. That's on the ground. Nelson Martinez seals through the hole. And the Larks finally get a run home on a piece of timely hitting by Nelson. Didn't try and do.
Excellent job by Nelson to get his. I dropped my pen.
Luis Carvalho.
Luis Carvalho up here. And the DH spot for the Larks. All right, that's really interesting. The Dowling Catholic Pipeline from Des Moines. Or as we like to say it here in Kansas, Des Moines.
No, you like to say that.
No, my Kansas friends, we decided we were going to pronounce it Des Moines.
It's Des Moines.
I know how it's
French
said.
for Des Moines.
French for Des Moines. The lefty Gressel. Dealing that one misses too far outside.
Dowling Catholic, a school up in Des Moines as well.
So, Luis stepping in. Quick move.
Ooh.
Just barely getting back was Nelson. Nelson was frozen by the move.
He was frozen.
You know, Phil, the best lefty move I've ever seen was the guy in Redlands in the late 90s, early 2000s when we hosted the district with Mesa and Heston College. Another move back. That time Nelson reads it. The guy was from Redlands, a lefty from New Zealand, who would walk a runner to get them to first base to pick them off. That's how good his move was if he was ahead. That's on the ground at the shortstop, Jackson. Jackson trying to turn two, throws it away. That might be one of the very rare errors we've seen Longview make all weekend long, and Nelson goes over to third.
I was going to say, I don't know if have we seen them make an error yet besides that? I'm not sure.
Now batting number 10, Dalton Horton.
And that'll bring up the washing machine, Dalton Horton. Runners at the corners. Yeah, I don't think that might be one of the very first, if not the first error all weekend from.
Well,
Longview.
Let me check real quick, cursory check. I am not fine. They didn't make an error in the first game today. You can check yesterday's.
Give yesterday's a quick glance here as Dalton digs in.
There's a strike.
And Dalton takes a strike. 2 errors so far by my count.
Okay.
On the weekend, so that's the third error. But that's pretty good baseball.
That's very good baseball.
When you're in game 4 of a weekend set.
Yep.
Dalton fouls that one back into play.
I'd say just good baseball for college baseball.
Count 0-2 here to the washing machine.
Errors happen.
That one stays upstairs, and the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye for Dalton Horton on that one.
Dalton
he went.
Swings.
He went.
Fooled himself and takes a strikeout.
Unfortunately, that's Dalton's 4th strikeout today.
And that'll bring up Fish. The Sturgeon.
The Sturgeon was 1 for 3, had a double in his last at-bat, and also had a walk in the first game. And Luis over there at first base is kind of worried about this move that he's...
Carvalho dances back to first. As we're in the first, we're tied at 1.
We are. The first runner on was Alex Perez, and he scored on the single by Martinez.
Runners at the corners, and a big curveball over for a strike to Cole Sturgeon.
So quickly in the hole, 0-2.
So, the 0-2 on the way. Cole fights it off, fouls on the left side.
So Cole just doing what he can to stay alive and see more pitches.
We are taking text messages. We are taking emails. Big curveball. That's fouled back and out of play here on the left side.
So speaking of Not just Powerhouse
Our
Athletic baseball.
Our new research department coming up with that. Taking the job from
They won
Morgan Arnold.
the Iowa State tournament in 11, 12, and 14.
Winning in 11. 12 and 14.
12 and 14 and 1 in 2011. Okay.
Seems like the nucleus of that part of the nucleus of that team's here playing today for Longview.
I would assume so. Yeah. At least
count 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 fish.
At least in 14.
Fish fouls it off on the left side. That could stay in play. Going back is the third baseman, Benefiel, and he drops it, and Fish has new life.
Woo. Fun fact about Iowa baseball, they are the only state in the union to play during the summer. No other state does that, Russ.
I did know that, actually.
Yeah.
The 1-2 on the way.
And if you ask me, that's when it should be played, but, you know.
Thank you. Phil's wife asked, laying the smackdown, the verbal smackdown, and saying that no one asked Phil. Big curveball comes inside, and they count out 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And I'll see you at home.
Jayla for the win.
Wow.
And they count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hashtag real love that sucker.
Yeah.
That one downstairs, and the count has.
I thought people from Iowa were nice.
We are.
So the count is full now to Sturgeon. We're going to steer this back to baseball. Payoff pitch. Sturgeon fly ball to center field. Allen trying to camp underneath it.
That should be enough.
Nelson on his way.
There we go.
And Nelson scores a sacrifice fly for Cole, a ribby, and the first time the Larks have led this weekend.
That is enough for the Larks to get another run.
8,
Crooked number for the Larks the first time this weekend in the inning. Or is that Kurt? No, I bet that's wrong. I already saw that's wrong. Nope, it's not. It's
wrong. That's a hard chopper at the shortstop. Jackson can't come up with it. That was kind of an between eat him up hop, and the barber Jake Shelby is on.
Are we gonna? What's the scoring decision on that one?
Let's ask the people up here.
What do we think?
Now batting
there. All right. We're gonna credit an error.
That's a tough hop and
very tough hop.
Jackson tried to backhand it and kind of came off the dirt funky and spun away. So 2 outs and runners at first and second here for the Larks. They're up 2-1 as Justin takes a swing at it and is quickly behind with a strike.
So that'd be Luis Carballo at second and Baba at first.
The barber.
The Baba. Baba. You guys say it with the Boston accent. It's more fun.
Big swing and a miss from
Justin.
From Justin, and he is behind 0-2. Carvalho over there at second. Shelb's over there at first. Justin fights it off, fouls it off down the left side.
Shelb's the man with about three or four different nicknames.
Well, I mean,
Shelb's,
since
Mustang,
apparently he's
Baba.
Since apparently he does hair now in his spare time. Give Alex Perez credit in trusting a teammate. The 0-2 coming up. Too far outside, Justin lays off, and they count 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a lot of faith in a teammate as well. A lot of faith.
And they count 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one too far in, and Justin
spins away from that.
Almost corkscrews himself into the ground. Deuce is wild across the bottom of the scoreboard.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Justin fights it off again.
Hanging around. Seeing more pitches. From Grellhesel.
Gressel.
Relsel.
That one's fouled off on the right side.
Just the looks that I'm getting from Russ right now are priceless.
Coach Culbertson told me how to say it.
Oh, he did?
That's why I knew that.
Well, I apologize.
You should. Count still writing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not to you.
You don't have to. No,
to
I'm
him and his family.
Yeah. Swing and a miss as Justin strikes out. The Larks score 2. They lead for the first time in this series after 1. 2-1. We're back after this on the Lark Network. And welcome back here. And welcome back here to Oswald Field on the campus of Feston College.
It got thick here for a second.
Top of the second, third baseman Chris Benefield coming to bat here for the Lakers.
Let me get the other stat sheet so I can see what his numbers were
And
last
Gregory
game.
misses just outside a little bit.
Yeah, Benefield was 0 for 3. A couple strikeouts, 2 walks, though, and an RBI.
The 1-0 coming up from Matt Gregory.
Just misses low.
And they count 2 balls, no strikes. That one's fouled back to the fence. And they count 2-1.
Russ, I'm really digging the baby blues that the Lakers got going on right now.
I like the baby blues.
Those are pretty sweet uniforms. Lots of credit there.
The 2-1 on the way. That's on the ground at Jake at short. Jake plays the hop. The throw over to the washing machine at first base.
Well played by Shelbs.
And there's one away in the top of the second. Jake Lidikin coming up.
Lidikin got one at bat. He was 1 for 1 and with an RBI there in the 7th inning. Lidikin is playing first base. Oh, just missed outside.
Justin missing. Fly ball here on the left side.
Oh. Horton, a long run, couldn't track it down. Cleared out the bullpen, though.
Long run over there. That curve misses inside.
Just missed. Good place to miss, though, for Gregory.
And they count 2 balls, 1 strike here for Lidikin. Fly ball in the infield. Shelbs calling for it. And Shelbs make the play just on the shortstop side of second base.
Shelbs being a little selfish with the outs so far.
That's how you
getting the first 2.
Sometimes you got to be a little greedy.
Yeah.
Dylan Jackson.
And Dylan Jackson, the shortstop, stepping in here, the 9-hole hitter for Longview.
Jackson 0 for 3 in the first game with a hit
Jackson.
by.
Larks will be in action Tuesday right here. Bethany College JV will be here. Time at 4 o'clock for the Lark Network. And then they will jaunt off to Nebraska next weekend. They're heading up to Southeast Community College, Nebraska, and Beatrice.
We're going to be up there for that.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Or take our golf clubs and our fishing rods and have a good time.
That's right.
Strike from Gregory, and the count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jackson.
Yeah, that field up there in Beatrice, a little bit of a bandbox. Should be interesting. See, depending on which way the wind is blowing.
The 1-1 on the way. Right at the knees for a strike in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I remember right, Russ, last year we were up there, it was a little bit rainy.
It was a little
bit rainy.
But we did play golf. Maybe this year we'll get some nicer weather and have a really good time.
That would be wonderful. It was a great time last year.
We're going to have a better time this year, I think. That pitch misses inside the count now. Evens up to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, we're going to get an extra day, too. We'll be up there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Coming back Sunday night.
Look at all those deuces over there. They're wild.
Lots of 2s on the scoreboard.
There's a couple 2s.
And Gregory just misses outside. Thought it was strike 3.
It was close.
Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I think that was a little bit high yet.
That was outside. And Gregory strikes out Jackson.
Puts him down in order.
For one of the very few times this weekend, Longview goes quietly 1, 2, 3 in an inning. We've played 1.5. Larks lead 2-1 back after this. And welcome back here in the second inning. TJ Fleming coming here in the bottom of the second. TJ getting the nod in left field.
Yeah. This is going to be TJ's 12th game of the year.
And TJ takes a strike from Gressel.
TJ getting some valuable at-bats. This is only his 16th.
Gressel misses outside, and the count now 1 ball, 1 strike.
He did get in that bat last night, though, and he got a hit. I don't remember.
The 1-1 on the way. It's a big, healthy swing by TJ, and the count now 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, apparently the scoreboard says 1 ball, 2 strikes.
It is 1 ball, 2 strikes. He looked at a strike and swinging strike.
There you go.
TJ fights one off and stays alive.
Just trying to see more pitches. Just missed the outside part. Good eye by TJ.
TJ goes down looking. And Jairo Rivera.
Jairo Rivera.
Jairo saw some action
after Bryce was injured. And that pitch at about 74 miles an hour.
just a gentle curve.
Curveball breaking 70 from Gressel.
Can you see the radar gun or something? Oh, okay.
Physics, man.
You've got the ESPN.
A little X-ray, Y-ray, and Z-ray going on today. The 2 ball, no strike now to Jairo. That's on the ground, a base hit in the corner by Jairo.
He's
Jairo's
thinking two.
Wide turn. Jairo will stroll into second.
There we go.
Or in for little artistic points there.
Got to add some style
Lead-off
to it.
double there for Jairo. And that'll bring up Alex Perez.
That is Jairo's 4th double on the year.
The Jet led off the game with a triple and scored a run.
That's his 2nd triple on the day. He's got 7 to lead the team by far. There's only one other with 2 doubles, or 2 triples. That's Jake Salinas. So AP with an RBI opportunity.
You can go trade places with Jairo. Would be a good thing.
That'd be cool. Maybe see something about the cycle, maybe. I don't know. For the day. So they were checking to see if Jairo touched first base, and the umpire said he did.
I watched Jairo run around to touch it. I actually
I
would watch
did
him too. Hit it.
Oh,
line drive. They
that's-
caught Jairo
oh.
leaning. Not much they could do there.
Wouldn't have mattered much if Jairo wasn't leaning.
So the Larks strand a runner there on an unfortunate double play. And we played 2 here. Larks lead 2-1. Back after this on the Lark Network. And welcome back here to the top of the 3rd. Now, one of these days we're not gonna mute it between innings, so you can hear our in between innings discussion of topics. No one knows bounds between our topics of discussion in the innings.
There are some unique ones.
There was a debate going on between these innings about the best flavor of sunflower seed. Men's basketball player Malik Ellis saying that barbecue's the best. I'm going to disagree.
I'm going to disagree. Bacon is the best.
I'm going to disagree. Dill pickle is really good.
That's incorrect. That's just incorrect.
And batting here, it's Tanner Allen.
Hey, you can weigh in on that debate too.
Yeah, send us
Folks
a
out there,
text at
send us a text.
620-217-1465 or drop us a line. Which sunflower seed do you think is the best? That ball is hit hard, but it's going to tail foul.
Got out ahead of that one a little bit, but that cleared the stands. Titanic shot foul.
So send us a text at 620-217-1465. Drop us a line, go Larks at Hessen.edu.
You know, so many different flavors of sunflower seeds these days.
Diving stop there by Justin. Throw over, not quite in time. But a great stop by Justin will be an infield single.
It will.
For Allen, he is aboard.
We had... Back in my day, Russ, we had one flavor of sunflower seed.
Sunflower seed.
Yeah.
Salt.
Salt and sunflower. That was it. I don't know, bacon, barbecue.
This will bring up the DH for this game. And the DH all weekend, Nate Hunter. Hunter doubled and scored in the first. That one too far out.
De facto pitch out.
Was a little bit of one. Trying to keep Allen close over there at first base.
Allen is a threat to run. He had 2 stolen bases last game.
Quick throw back, Allen diving in.
Stole second, stole third.
And the 0-1 on the way. Gregory with a cursory check over there. He deals, runner goes, curveball. Snap throw in.
Yep. Stolen base for Allen.
Hey, bro, I guess it now, right. He did call the ball.
So that is his third today.
Been active on the base paths.
Very active.
Longview doesn't run a whole lot, but they have this weekend overall. A little bit more than normal.
A little bit more than normal. They might have identified something about the Lark pitching. I'm not sure.
That is a mile-high pop-up on the infield. Shelby calling for it.
Way high. Oh,
And
my
Shelby makes a
goodness.
play, the barber.
I haven't seen one quite that high for a while.
That one was up there.
It was very high. It stayed in the air for a good full 5 seconds or so.
Andrew Warner
I left to his bathroom. He gave it to me.
stepping in.
Struck out his last time up to bat.
And Warner takes a pitch outside. Warner came into the weekend hitting with 10 home runs. Still at 10.
Still at 10. I'm going to knock on wood since you said that. Thank you.
Just right on my forehead. Knocked right there.
I am a full believer in the announcer's curse, so.
The 1-0 on the way. Curveball drops in
There you
for a
go.
strike, and the count now 1 ball, 1 strike.
Or the announcer's jinx, I think is what they call it.
It's something sometimes.
It happens. It's real, Russ.
The 1-1 on the way. Gregory checking the runner over there. Second. Allen dancing.
Oh, the little spin turn by Gregory. Nobody covering second, though. Allen is a threat to steal third, though.
That he is.
I've already proven that he can do it.
Allen with some dance party on the base paths. That one's fouled back into play.
I think a little bit of gamesmanship on Allen's part out there.
And the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gregory getting a sign from his catcher, Jairo. Runner go. Shelby comes up with that. They have Allen picked off.
They might have had him, yes. Oh, my goodness.
If Shelbs can come up with that, they have Allen picked off at second base.
Great move by Gregory.
It was a great move and a
Yes.
great break there by Shelbs, too.
We'll see how much of a lead Allen takes this time.
And it has shrunk considerably.
He's not straying too far away. Another step.
That one gets away from Jairo all the way back to the fence. Allen was thinking.
Allen takes a
coming
hard
home.
turnaround third.
And that now 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Warner now with a golden RBI opportunity.
Warner fly ball right side.
Might be enough to score Allen.
Sturgeon making the play. Can't come up with it. Or makes the play, comes up with it, but can't come up with a throw as Nelson slid into Sturgeon. A sacrifice fly ties the game.
Now batting number 24, Jordan Moon.
Jordan Moon digs in. He drew a walk and was stranded at second in the first.
Jordan had 2 runs scored in the first game off of 3 for 5 performance. Couple RBI added that and a double.
Still taking text messages, still taking emails. We'd love to hear from you guys. Big breaking ball for Gregory. It was over for a strike.
I'm surprised nobody's weighing in on the great sunflower seed debate.
Yeah, we want to know about
Yeah.
the great sunflower seed debate. That one misses outside, and the count evens at a ball and a strike.
Oh.
Big
Snap
curve.
that sucker off.
Drops in for
I thought that was going to be a ball, and so did Jordan Moon.
a strike, and the count now
Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Great pitch by Gregory.
That one in the dirt. Was even up 2 balls.
That last pitch there is the knee buckler.
Freddie.
The 2-2 fought off here on the near side by Moon. And the 2-2.
That's going to be
Towering
trouble.
fly ball. Dalton Horton giving chase, and Dalton can't come up with it.
Dalton ran into the fence and then couldn't find his way around it. So new life for Jordan Moon.
And the count 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Deuce is wild, some will say.
Some will say.
Some will say that. I think that's what the Gladiators likes to say over there.
Curve stays upstairs, and the count now full 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Twos are running rampant on that scoreboard.
Payoff pitch on the way. Fought off, little tapper.
Just a
Gregory
tapper.
underhand sling over there and makes a play.
Well done by Gregory to get it over there. Great scoop by Dalton Horton.
Longview scores a run. We're tied after 2.5 at 2. We're back after this on the Lark Network. And welcome back here to Oswald Field. Got a text message during the break from our friends in Des Moines.
Hey, all right.
They said ranch or dill pickle for sunflower seeds.
Ranch? Well, I'm not. I am not surprised someone from Des Moines says ranch.
Ranch seeds.
Yeah, or ranch anything. Ranch goes with everything, Russ.
As we are here in the bottom of the third, Nelson Martinez leading things off and takes a strike of the first pitch, or takes a swing of the first pitch he sees for a strike.
Ranch is its own food group. I don't know if you knew
Could
that.
be.
It is. Not could be.
Could be.
It is.
It could be.
It's a fact.
Gressel deals, and there's a swing and a miss by Nelson. He's quickly behind in the count. 0-2.
Oh no.
Quickly in the hole.
Hey, what is Luis' number? Where's Luis? 4?
34. Pitch misses downstairs. And the count now 1-2 to Nelson.
Nelson Martinez scored in the first, had a single and an RBI as he brought in AP.
Curveball outside corner
Oh.
for strike 3, and Nelson is frozen as Gressel
Next up,
pulls the string.
34, Luis Carballo.
Caraballo stepping in.
So much better than John.
That's
You don't sound all weak and timid and afraid. Luis Carballo. I could pull it down there.
and Caraballo started off with a strike from Gressel.
Calaballo reached on a fielder's choice in his first at-bat.
And the count 1 ball, 1 strike.
Evens back up.
Caraballo back up the middle,
There we
base
go.
hit for Caraballo, and he is aboard. And that'll bring up the washing machine, Dalton Horton.
Nice piece of hitting for the DH, Calaballo.
Horton.
And Dalton steps in. Dalton struck out in his first at-bat.
I got the inning though.
Having a little bit of a rough day with.
That's a foul ball
At the
back in play. Hey, someone's sounding off on our debate.
Oh, right.
Buffalo wing seeds. Buffalo wing seeds.
Interesting. I've never seen that flavor.
Well, that's an interesting now. That's
What is it, mild buffalo wing or medium buffalo wing? Hot buffalo?
swing and a miss by Dalton. He's quickly behind in the count 0-2.
Like I said, I'm just used to one flavor, sunflower.
The 0-2 on the way. Snap throw back. Luis steps back in.
Making Luis think over there.
And they count 1 ball, 2 strikes.
There we go.
Looped
Stay
in
fair.
a corner base knock there
Right.
for Dalton. Dalton thinking too. Luis on his way to third. And Luis will pull into third. And
right.
Dalton has a double into the left field corner.
Excellent piece of hitting by Dalton Horton. Getting the extra
This,
bases.
you know, Phil, I've been looking at this. It's time we start looking to see how close the Larks are in breaking the single-season doubles mark.
Oh. That's
We
an
might have to start
interesting
keeping
thought.
track of that on Tuesday. We'll research that for you guys on Tuesday.
They have a whole bunch of doubles.
All right, we haven't gotten a text
49
yet.
before today.
Haven't got a text yet from our research department. That'll bring up Fish, Cole Sturgeon. The good sturgeon.
Research that.
The good sturgeon at the dish right now.
the good fish.
The good. The bad one up here in the press box.
Naughty one.
As Cole takes the first pitch ball from Gressel. One out here, runners at second and third for the Larks. That's a towering pop-up. Jackson going back and then calling off his moon, or check that, Stein out there calls off and makes a play.
Well, I've got the team record on doubles is 68 by the 2010 Lark team. And we are, before today, we are sitting at, oh, hold on, wrong page. We're sitting at 49.
So the barber stepping in, Jake Shelby.
So a little bit of work to do for the
And
Larks to get
Jake
the record.
twists his way out of the way of the high pitch fastball. 1 ball to Jake. We're in the third. Larks and Lakers tied at 2. Gressel deals. Shelb shoots one foul here out of play on the right side.
Larks knocking on the door, though. With Mustang Jake Shelby. He was 2 for 3 in his first game. With a double and a triple.
And the 1-1 on the way.
That's
Jake
going to
right
go.
back up the middle. Base hit for Jake.
All right.
Luis on his way home. Dalton thinking on the way home. Jake picks up a multiple ribby on the
goodness.
single. And the Larks in front, 4-2.
I didn't know Dalton could run like that.
Very little agitation, lots of movement. That
Lots
time
of
for Dalton.
movement there for the big fella.
Next up for the Larks, number 7, Justin Velasquez.
Justin Velasquez stepping up.
Freaking awesome. Finally giving him the training he deserves.
So Gressel working down the stretch, big kick, and Justin with a healthy swing at it.
Big cut.
Justin struck out in his first trip to the
He
dish.
did. He had a single in the first game, 1 for 3.
And the 0-1 on the way. 2 outs here, 2 runs across. Justin taps one foul. Jake's over there at first base.
Jake with 2 big RBI over there. Whatever.
Couple of tallies to Jake's credit. And the 0-2. Gressel stepping off.
Yo, I got one for TJ.
TJ on deck. And the 0-2 coming up. That pitch stays upstairs and the count 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Justin with good eye, very patient. Moves the count to 1-2.
Curveball outside corner.
Caught the
Justin
corner.
goes down looking. But the Larks score 2. We've played 3 here. Larks on top 4-2. Back after this on the Lark Network. And welcome back here. This inning brought to you by the Lazy Boy Recliner inning out there in right field.
Win a contest, get to sit in the couch out in right field.
Nick Stein stepping in here.
Some enterprising young men bringing a couch and setting it up in right field.
And Stein jumps out of the way. That's brilliant. Not going to lie, that's brilliant out
That's
there.
amazing. They might want to move their car.
That's watching it in style. Best seat in the house.
Very.
Brought to you by the KC Couches.
It's got to be from KC, right?
Sure.
Kaufman Court.
I'm sure it's got to be a KC Couch, right?
Not Kansas City, Kaufman Court.
Kaufman Court will be.
The men's dormitory.
2-0 here to Stein. Make sure Brady got a shot of that over there in right field at some point.
Between innings, maybe?
Yeah. Lounging in style. Stein takes ball 4 upstairs. He's quickly aboard. And that'll bring up Jordan Barba.
Now batting number 3, Jordan Barba.
So Stein's on base percentage for the game, infinity. So Barba struck out looking at his last at bat.
One upstairs.
Ooh. And Stein
swipes second base. Thievery
Easily.
by Stein.
Those darn Iowans. So now prime opportunity for Barba to get an RBI.
Question for our research department. We'll have to check that. How many times has Alex Perez led the game off with a multi-hit at-bat? Must be a Heston record. Probably close. Quick visit out there on the mound.
Without doing any research, I'm going to say it is.
Pretty close. As Kyle Howell out to start talk things over with Matt Gregory. Slowing Gregory down just a little bit.
Yep.
Four straight quick ball. Got a text message saying how many colleges or universities have the mascot a javelina, and what is a javelina? A javelina is actually like a wild pig, a wild boar, much like a razorback, only it's down in Texas. And it would be in Texas. The javelinas, I know that it's actually Falfurious's high school mascot. No, it's not. They're the jerseys.
What? Jerseys?
The jerseys, yes, I do that. It's the jerseys. The javelinas are, Dad would be mad at me if I didn't get this right, but I won't get it right.
I'm surprised. Do the Razorbacks count?
No.
Because it's a pig.
No,
Oh, okay.
It's the actual javelinas.
The fighting javelinas.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can guarantee you there probably is not one in Iowa, oddly enough.
That's on the ground, right through
play.
the glove of Justin.
What's the official scorer's opinion?
And an error right there, charged to
E5.
Justin.
Unfortunately
Now
for
runners
Justin.
at the corners.
Chris Benefield.
I believe Texas A&M Kingsville is the Javelinas. I'm not entirely sure about that.
I mean, I could Google it, but I don't want to. That is a really interesting question, though. I like that question. Who sent that in?
And I did get an answer to that, Texas A&M Kingsville. I was right.
All right.
Which used to be Texas A&I a long time ago. There's a fly ball hit to left field. Charles going back, making the play. Runner coming home from third, and the sacrifice fly will score a run.
Sack fly for Benefield.
To deep left field. Or TJ, thank you. TJ making that play. I was so used to seeing.
Oh, yeah, that's not.
TJ.
Oh, my goodness. And then a misplay.
Lark's not
Allows them-
sleeping,
nope.
and Barba sneaks over to second base.
Now batting number 8.
TJ making the play out there deep.
I'm not even sure how to. What do you score that? I'm not even sure how to score that. We're just going to mark it down as he went to
Littlekin
second.
stepping in.
Is that a stolen base, maybe? Nah, you can't have a stolen base on that yet.
So Gregory working. One out here in the inning and a runner at second base. This is Jake Littlekin. Littlekin popped out to Shelby. Getting a text message saying that A&M Kingsville is in Jake Shelby's Lone Star Conference next year, along with Tarleton State.
Oh, Tarleton State, yes.
Mm-hmm. That one gets by Jairo and Barba.
Tarleton State, the Fighting Tartans?
No.
No.
No. But I was pretty sure it was A&M Kingsville before I ever saw that text coming in. Played golf in Kingsville. My father grew up in Fremont, which is right down there by Kingsville.
Down south?
Very south Texas.
Very south. Oh.
And Littlekin laid off, and they count 3 balls, no strikes.
I don't even know if the umpire's paying attention.
That one high and tight, and Littlekin trots his way down to first. So runners at the corners, 1 out.
So Gregory finding himself in a little bit of trouble. No action in the Lark bullpen just yet, but it looks like we have some couple players heading out.
One looks like a 70.
Nope. And they're coming back.
Dylan Jackson going to work. Bunt laid down. Runner coming home.
Pretty
Little
bunt.
Squeeze play. Throw over in
Got
time.
him.
Larks get the out, but a run comes home on the quick little squeeze.
Don't overdo it. You know what I mean? Sure.
Beautiful bunt by Jackson.
It was
though.
a great bunt on the
He
squeeze.
almost beat that out.
Batting number 4, Tanner Allen.
He almost beat that out. 3-sack bunt. And here comes the top of the order.
Just a flat squeeze. Wasn't a suicide squeeze, wasn't a safety squeeze, just a flat squeeze.
Just a flat squeeze, and it worked.
And we're tied at 4 here in the 4th.
So the Lakers going with some small ball.
Tarleton State is the Texans. Getting that text message.
All right.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. And quickly behind Tanner Allen is behind.
Who?
Tanner Allen. Behind 0-2.
Tyner?
Tanner Allen. Really, motion boy?
Hey, at least I say it correctly.
Strike 3
I
called
should say
Allen.
pronounce it correctly.
Allen
Great
strikes
pitch by
out looking.
Gregory. Yeah.
2 runs across for Longview in their half of the fourth. We're now tied at 4 here from Oswald Field. Back after this on the Lark Network.
Now batting for the Larks, number 20, T.J. Fleming.
All right.
TJ Fleming stepping in here. And TJ struck out in his first trip to the plate.
My voice cracked at the end.
And that pitch misses downstairs.
Good eye by TJ.
Hey, Phil, I got a text message
Yes, sir.
in between innings. Besides being Texas schools, what does TCU, Stephen F. Austin, Tarleton State, and Abilene Christian all have in common? Tarleton State,
Tarleton.
TCU,
TCU.
Stephen F. Austin. There's a
nice
fly ball
shot.
off the fence.
One hop to the fence.
And TJ on his way to second base.
All right.
And TJ with a double.
Christian
Tarleton State.
University's probably.
Now batting number 29,
Abilene
Ira
Christian.
Rivera.
Could be. Maybe they have all made the transition into Division I basketball.
Tarleton State's in Division I basketball.
I think so. That one popped back to the fence by Jairo.
TCU just now making the transition.
That's a good question. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm going to guess that they're all Christian universities.
Could be.
Yeah.
The 0-1 on the way now.
Has TCU really made the transition?
With their new coach, I would say so.
But they haven't made it yet.
Well, they've done some good things down there. Fort Worth, actually.
They did renovate their arena, which I haven't seen yet, but I'm hoping to see maybe next year.
A Heston High School player actually played basketball at TCU. That one misses outside.
My point just being made.
After at Hutchinson Community College. And the 1-1.
He was a guard?
Randy Boyd's.
Yeah. Oh,
that one gets
Shows
away from
bunt.
the catcher.
TJ
Warner,
quickly.
And that Jairo now with a chance with TJ over there at third. None out here in the bottom of the fourth. Lark's trying to answer the two that Longview put up there.
Golden opportunity for Rivera to add an RBI. Doesn't come much better than this. Jairo last at bat. Got a double.
He did double. Was stranded, however, when he
got doubled off, unfortunately.
And there wasn't much. Oh, Jairo with a shot out there to right field. That will score a run. That's off the fence.
That's a ground rule double.
And a ground rule.
All right.
And Jairo has his second double.
Well played, sir.
And that takes the
Now batting number 4, Alex Perez.
guys with the best seat in the house from the Lazy Boy Lounge out there into a foot race for the baseball.
Hey, there's somebody else in the corner over here with air sitting next to their car.
Best seat in the house.
Yeah, it's a great place to sit and watch a game.
Alex Perez steps in. Larks have retaken the lead 5-4.
So this has been a fun game so far, Russ. Larks showing some life, fighting back and forth.
And that pitch missed upstairs. Good guess, but incorrect on the university trivia.
For who?
Both of us.
Oh.
They have all been accepted to join the Southline Conference in 2 years. There's a chopper on the ground on the left side, foul for AP. They've all been accepted to join the Southland Conference. So that must mean Tarleton State will be probably making that transition up to Division I. In 2 years, they'll all be members of the Southland Conference.
You said TCU is in that. What are they joining the Southland Conference in? Did you misread? Because no way are they leaving the Big 12.
Yeah. There's a chopper on the ground here on the left side. And foul. Alex Perez trying to leg it out.
Unless there's a different sport.
I'm down. I
And the count 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Unless somebody knows something that we don't.
Maybe we didn't know that. No.
Is the Big 12 breaking up here? It starts here. The rumors start here, Russ.
Oh, the answer. It's not that they're moving to the Southland Conference. The answer. They all share the same color, purple.
Oh, okay.
I misread the text.
That makes more sense. The Horned Frogs are definitely purple.
The 1-2 on the way from Alex Perez. AP up the middle. Jackson throw over and in time.
Right. AP moves the runner, though.
Does move to third. And that'll bring up Nelson Martinez. Nelson struck out looking.
Nelson Martinez.
Nelson singled a run in the first, and then moved to second on an error.
Has a chance at another RBI. Get himself 2 in the game here.
5-4 here in the fourth. Phil, how long has it been since you've gotten an email?
Oh,
a couple hours?
Most of the day.
That one's chopped foul.
Since Shelb's dad emailed us, I believe. An hour ago. No, 2 hours ago.
I said a couple hours.
You did, and you're correct.
So the count 0-1 here to Nelson. That one stays too low, and the count now 1 ball, 1 strike. They afternoon for baseball.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing.
Big curve drops out, stays too far out, and the count now 2 balls, 1 strike. Little action in the bullpen.
A little action in the Laker bullpen.
The Laker bullpen.
Yeah. Oh,
Fly ball left side.
That could be interesting.
Moon makes the play. Runner coming home. Could be a play at the plate. No, and Hyro.
Hyro, I don't know what that slide was, but he scores.
Hyro scores on the ugly little dismount. And the Larks now lead.
I'm not sure.
We're going to give Hyro bad marks on the dismount. The routine was good, but the dismount left a lot to be desired.
The routine was great, but the dismount brings him down a full point or two, I'm sure.
Only about 6s across the board up here on Hyro's attempt at a slide.
I'm not sure what that was.
The Western roll employed by Hyro.
Hey, you score any way you can. And the Lakers having a little trouble on the transition throw back to the mound.
And gets his second. Larks lead 6-4.
He does. That is 2 RBI.
In the fourth. And Luis Caraballo takes strike 1. The count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right down the pipe, and Luis knew it.
Caraballo singled.
Singled and scored in his last at-bat.
A healthy hack by Luis, and he's quickly behind. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He was trying to hit that to Newton on that swing.
The 1-2 on the way. Luis, fly ball right side, long run for Moon, but he tracks it down and makes the play on the warning track.
Good play by Moon out there.
Step in front of the warning track. Larks get 2 back. They retake the lead. We've played 5 here from Oswald, 4 from Oswald Field. Larks lead 6-4. Back after this on the Lark Network. And here we go in the top of the 5th. Nate Hunter, the designated hitter, coming to bat.
Batting for the Lakers, number 12, Nate Hunter.
And Gregory back out on the mound, just kind of cruising along so far.
Great effort by Gregory. This is kind of what I think Coach Howell expected from Gregory.
Got so far through 4 innings of work.
And the first pitch strike to Hunter.
Hunter 1 for 2 with a double on the day.
I believe he leads the team in doubles. That is a fly ball pounded out to center field. AP going back. That's over the head of AP to the fence. Deepest part of the ballpark. AP having trouble getting up, and Hunter pulls into second with a double.
But AP showing why he's called the Jet, holding that Hunter to a double with such a long ball.
19, Andrew Warner.
AP can cover some real estate. Give Hunter credit.
Sure can.
He just absolutely powdered that ball to deep right center field.
He tattooed that thing. You can't hit it much more solid than that. If that would have gone to either side, that would have been a home run.
Andrew Warner up to bat. Warner, a fly ball to deep left center field. That's way back. That'll be to the other power alley. Warner's going to head to second. Runner trotting in.
So they just switching
positions. Back-to-back doubles. A run comes in, and it's 6-5.
Number 24, Jordan Moon.
And that'll bring up Jordan Moon. Warner gets his second ribby of the afternoon. Of this game, I should say.
Yep.
Okay, so Hunter leading the division in doubles. Now someone texting that in. Thank you. Appreciate that.
He's got at least 19. Let me effort that a little bit.
2 today. Going back through my book here. A homer yesterday.
I like that. He likes 90s.
Jordan Moon takes the first pitch ball from Matt Gregory.
Sounds good.
The 1-0 on the way. They said that Moon offered at it, and he did. And the count now 1 ball, 1 strike. None out here in the top of the 5th. One run across in this 6-5 ball game. Larks clinging to the one-run lead.
Still efforting the doubles. All right. He would have, according to this website, he was tied for the lead coming into today, or coming into this series. So with those 2 doubles, he definitely has the lead that we know of.
And Gregory misses outside the count, 3 balls, 1 strike, and I think fatigue's starting to set in for Matt here in the 5th.
Most likely.
As there's a lot of action in the Lark bullpen.
Well, there's 2 guys warming up. We have J.C. Ortega and I think
Connor Gillihan.
Connor Gillihan.
Big swing and a miss as Moon was trying to knock that out of here.
Hit it to the moon?
He was trying to hit it to the moon.
Joe just missed upstairs with that pitch.
And Moon will head to first base.
At batting number 15, Nick Stein.
Nick Stein stepping in.
Nick Stein, 1 for 1, reached on a walk and scored. Oh, great bunt by Stein.
Nobody there at first base. Throw over. Dalton with a nice snag.
And that's going to go in as a single.
And the bases are loaded.
At batting number 3, Jordan Barba.
Somebody should have been talking to Gregory on that, I think, and letting him know that there wasn't a play at third. Gregory would have been far better off just getting Stein
I think
at
that
first.
might close the book here
I
on
think
Matt.
so. And he's going to outs, allowing 5 runs.
Well, they're still talking out there. They've still got guys
No,
warming
maybe
up in the
not. All right.
bullpen. Bases are loaded here in the 6th.
Coach Howell.
Hey,
may
got a
be
text
playing
message here
sometime.
saying what Major League Baseball Hall of Fame player was drafted by the San Diego Clippers from the NBA?
What?
And that might be that is going to be
gosh.
it for Gregory.
I've got one. I've got an email too from Steve Shelby as well.
Okay.
The Texans are conspiring here. And they do pull Gregory. All right. What does KU, Louisville, Rice, Oral Roberts, Oregon, Air Force, and Friends University have in common? Well, red. I don't know. No. So that's not red. That is some random collection of universities here, too, I'll tell you what. Russ, any ideas? KU, Louisville, Rice, or Oral Roberts, Oregon, Air Force, and Friends.
That's a good question.
That's a really good question because I'm struggling to see the commonalities.
Sometimes it's easier on your arm, and a delivery brings in a different angle. Because you're used to seeing it coming over your head. Now you're looking at coming down. Now you're looking at coming up. It's going to really mess up your timing.
I don't know, Steve. You might have to help us out. Is there a hint?
Yeah, really.
Can we get a hint, maybe?
Has anyone ever done that? Like, have you ever
All right.
So,
Let's see.
stepping back in, Jordan Barba here.
So Matt Greger only gave up 6 hits in his 4 innings of work. But he is on the hook for the 3 batters out there.
And Barba takes a strike here from JC. We're in the 5th. JC misses down low to Barba.
JC with that underarm, sidearm type action a la Dan Quinsonberry.
Almost straight submarining.
Almost. He's very close.
The count is 1-1 here to Barba.
Oh, good.
What is it?
The mascots are all birds, of course. That was so easy, it was hard to see.
The Ducks. Yep.
Yep.
The 1-2 coming up here from JC.
Actually, you know what? I don't know what a Jayhawk is, but it isn't a bird.
It's a bird.
It's not a bird. They made the thing a bird.
That's kind of like the Cyclones thinking that they're a bird.
Our mascot's not a bird, it's a tornado.
It's a cardinal. Looks like runner goes on the sacrifice fly and
I guess
scoring.
technically the mascot is.
Now batting number 17.
Which
Chris
we're nothing if not technical here, so.
And now we're tied here at 6 on the sacrifice fly. And that might do it here for JC.
So he was in for just to face one batter.
Unfortunately, that run's going to be charged to Gregory.
That run does belong to Gregory, and the guy at second still belongs to Gregory, and so does the guy at first.
Is that Connor?
And Connor Gillihan coming back into pitch for the Larks.
Now pitching for the Larks, number 17, Connor Gillihan.
Wait, what?
So the numbers for Ortega in that appearance: one batter faced, 1/3 of an inning, no hits, no runs, no errors. Although they did score.
They did.
That's all I had no idea.
His ERA does not.
His ERA is not going to change with that.
It goes down.
It actually will, just ever so slightly.
Got an out.
He got the out.
So Connor coming in here to pitch here in the 5th. We're tied at 6 despite what the scoreboard says, even though it looks like a 5.
See, the disadvantage on the question Steve Shelby asked is, I don't know what the mascot is for Oral Roberts. Even Friends, I should know that, I guess,
Friends
but I
of
don't.
the Falcons. You do have another
Yeah.
email. You ought to get to that. I just happened to see it.
It just came in. Have Rusty name them all. Yeah, Russ, name them all.
Name all the mascots?
Yeah, do it. I can come close. Oh, I know it. Yeah, okay. Do you know Oral Roberts? Because that's the only one I don't know.
That's the only one I don't know.
So you got the Jayhawks, you got the Cardinal, you got
Cardinals, if it's
Cardinals, Owls.
Rice is the Owls.
Oral Roberts, Eagle.
Oh, it is the Eagles. It is the Eagles overall.
Oh, I was right.
Nice job.
Ducks, Falcons,
Yes.
and Falcons.
Yes.
There you go.
Forgot to put in Heston College in that.
If you could put Heston in that, if you would have put Iowa State in there, that would have been really confusing because that would have been technically correct.
The 1-0 coming up here, with one out and the runners at first and second, tied at 6 in the 5th. That one drops too low from Connor. Still furious action in the Lark bullpen.
Plenty of action in the bullpen. There's two guys warming up and another guy waving his arms around wildly, signaling something. I'm not sure. I'm just kidding.
And that one misses too far low and outside the count now.
Goes to 3-0.
3-0 to
Benefield. Look at us finishing each other's thoughts and sentences.
Strike called on the outside corner from Connor.
There we go. Oh, the Oral Roberts is the Golden Eagles.
Golden Eagles.
Thank you, Steve.
That one too far outside.
Oh, boy.
And a free pass issued to...
And that's going to load the bases again.
Bases back to loaded.
So, a flotilla of Lakers.
Littleton coming in, drew a walk, popped out. He is 0 for 1. That's Connor working here. Extended innings for lefty reliever. That starts Littleton off with a strike.
So Connor's seeing plenty of action today, Russ.
One out here in the top of the 5th.
Oh, comes inside.
Just too far inside. The count now evens up at a ball and a strike. And the 1-1 coming up. That one downstairs.
In the dirt. Good block by Hyro. With the Lakers knocking on the door pretty hard at this point, Russ. Sure like to see a ground ball up the middle.
And the 2-1 coming up. That one too far outside. Hydro tries to keep it in close.
Tried to frame that. It is just a bit outside.
Count is 3 balls, 1 strike. On what is an absolutely picturesque day for baseball.
This is probably my favorite type of weather.
That one tapped foul. Back to the fence.
All right, count is full.
Coming to dinner with us? Can you please? Are you coming?
From Connor. That one's fouled back to the fence.
Right back at you.
Right back into your living room. And they count now 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hope you guys didn't duck at home.
As Lidikin hanging in the base in the. That one.
Right back at you again.
Lidikin battling.
He is. He's battling hard, guarding the plate very well.
So the count is still full. We're tied at 6.
What did you say? Drake. What did he say? One of you guys?
So that's Russ, the more the start to swing in his favor.
Count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. That ball, right side, long and foul.
Over the fence, though. And that's going to, he's going to go get the ball. There's a car out there that ball was probably 10 feet close to.
Count still riding full, 3 balls and 2 strikes here in the 5th.
Yep, 9 pitches in so far on just this hitter. Oh.
Up the middle. Jake Shelby knocks down, can't come up with it. Run coming in.
Shoot.
A second run coming in. Lidikin aboard.
What do you think? It's got to be a single.
At batting number 1, Dylan Jackson.
So Benefield runs the 3rd.
And Longview on top 8-6.
Moon and Stein score on that one.
And that's going to do it for Connor.
And that's going to bring the score to 8-6. It's hard to tell by our scoreboard. It looks like it might be 9. It could be 8.
Jace Robinson, what's his number?
Number 30.
Jace Robinson coming in, the freshman from Houston.
Now pitching for the Larks, number 30, Jace Robinson.
Well, unfortunately, Connor wasn't able to record an out.
So Benefield walk. Littleton gets to first on an error, possibly a single, depending. We'll see how it's scored.
I'm giving him credit for the hit. That was a tough play for Shelps to come up with.
So Jay's coming to warm up.
But I'm a nice guy, so, you know.
Larks will be back in action right here on the Lark Network. 4 o'clock first pitch with Bethany JV.
Jace Robinson coming in. This is going to be his 9th appearance on the year. He's got a 6.9 ERA, which is very good at this for JUCO ball. It's a little deceptive. He's only pitched 10 innings.
Jace will be called on to pitch hopefully more than just an inning.
Hopefully he can finish this thing off for the Larks.
All right, Jace.
So runners at the corners with 1 out here. 4 runs across in this inning.
Dylan Jackson up. He's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt. That was an RBI too, wasn't it? Or was that somebody else?
That was an RBI.
Yeah, that was an RBI. Got to give him credit.
Looks like the Lazy Boy Lounge is closed down today. Best seat in the house.
I bet they're heading over to dinner maybe. It's almost 5:30 dinner.
That one downstairs and in the dirt, and Jace quickly behind 2 balls, no strikes here to Jackson.
Dalton's last year.
There we go.
And Jace finds the strike zone.
Well, Littleton does have a stolen base on the year. So maybe he's a little bit of a threat over there at first.
And a quick throw over. Littleton dives back in.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of a risk to throw over to first with a guy at third in case you throw it away or something like that.
The 2-1. Bunt laid down. Good bunt.
Yep.
Justin's only played a first. And that's another squeeze.
Wow.
From Dylan Jackson.
Another RBI from Dylan.
And Longview now in front, 9-6.
So Benefield scores on that play.
And that brings up Tanner Allen.
Littleton moves on to second. So the Larks have their work cut out for them.
Big curveball misses downstairs.
Snap that curve off. Just missed.
That one at the knees for a strike. Looks like Brandon Shoemaker up in the bullpen for the Larks.
All right. Looks like the Lakers got some actions in their bullpen as well. It's going to be Ben Logue. L-O-G-E.
Count 2 balls, 1 strike here to Allen. That one stays down low and a good block by Hydro.
Runs the count 3-1.
Jace deals.
There's a strike.
Good pitch there by Jace.
Great pitch by Jace to find the zone. Full count, 2 out. Lakers taking the lead in this inning.
Big curveball on the ground over the bag. Base hit into the left field corner. A run coming home.
Oh, my.
A double there for Tanner Allen.
And you couldn't have put that in a better spot to get a double.
No, you couldn't. That was a nice piece of hitting by Allen.
It was. Right over the bag.
And a run comes in.
At batting number 12.
So Littleton scores.
And we move to Nate Hunter with 2 outs here in the 5th.
And Lakers have officially batted around in the inning.
Again. They've done that several times.
I was going to say, that's one of their trademarks. For us, anyways.
That one fouled back and on a play.
Lakers having a fairly decent offense, I would say.
That one upstairs.
A little high. Hunter leading the nation in doubles.
Wow.
By our count, 19.
Yeah.
Yep. Drops in the strike.
Another good pitch there by Jace.
That big 12-6 curve.
And the count 1 ball and 2 strikes here. That ball is tattooed. That is way back. And that is out of here.
Man, I don't know. Hunter
Home run for Hunter. A 2-run bomb.
It's not going to add to his double total, though, so I don't know.
That is home run total.
Adds to that, I guess, yeah.
As Hunter, there was no doubt about that one. And the wheels have crashed off the cart for the Larks.
I'd say they're fully off at this point. They are fully off. Hunter's now scored twice in this inning. But the bases are clear. Snaps off a curve, goes for a strike.
12-6 the score here in the 5th. That one gets through high.
Mm-hmm.
And the 1-1. That ball
gonna go foul.
Just tails foul as Warner misses. He doubled his last at bat.
He did. He had a gigantic shot to left center field, just to the left of the scoreboard with the double.
Warner takes the ball on the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the 5th, but 8 runs across here in this 5th.
That's a really crooked number.
And that one too far inside.
Warner ducks to miss.
The count now is full 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Warner chases upstairs, but a lot of damage done in the 5th as Longview hangs up 8 runs. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Larks trail 12-6 back after this on the Lark Network.
Colton Horton.
And welcome back here. Got a text message saying, "Go Nate" from the Nate Stein fan club.
Hey, he's good.
Dalton Horton doubled his last at bat. Larks trail 12-6 here in the 5th.
He's an Iowan, so that's cool.
And Dalton takes a pitch outside for a strike.
I mean, Dalton's not an Iowan. Nick Stein's an Iowan.
The 0-1 on delivery. Logue came in to relieve, and Dalton shoots one back up the middle. Base knock for Dalton. And cut off out there in center field.
He's going to grab 2.
Dalton on his way never slowed down. Turns that single into a double with some heads-up base running. So Dalton doubles.
Oh. If we wanted to be technical, which I'm not going to be, it would be a single with an error, but we're going to go double. And again, just so you know, we are not the official scorers.
Cole Sturgeon.
So all emails, text, send those to Russ.
Cole Sturgeon 0 for 1 had a sacrifice fly.
I'm going to bed. I gotta go work the musical there. I can hardly stay away from it.
There's a strike.
I can hardly stay away.
And Logue quickly ahead to Sturgeon.
I can really stay away. Start now?
I just now somehow picked up that Logue is in the game.
Big swing there by Sturge.
So this is going to be, sorry,
2.
Logue's 7th appearance on the year.
Okay.
It's actually started a game. Yeah, healthy ERA of 19.59.
That one too far in.
Dalton
cruises to.
The washing machine somehow has made it to
base.
3rd with all of that agitation. So washing machine 90 feet from scoring again. Having himself a much better game today.
Oh, yeah. 2 for 3.
With 2 doubles, according to our numbers.
And Cole fouls that back into the fence.
So the Fish 0 for 1 with a sacrifice RBI.
Sacrifice fly with the ribby in the first. Flew out to left field.
Yep. Or popped out, I would say. Mostly because that's what my scorecard says.
And the count is even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cole, a towering fly ball on the left side.
That's going to be trouble. Oh.
And making the play in left field was the shortstop, Jackson.
Nice play by Jackson.
And that brings up Jake Shelby.
Now batting number 8, Jake Shelby.
Shelby's 0 for 1. Or 1 for 2, excuse me. Did single and reached on error.
Yes, 1 for 2 with 2 RBI. RBIs.
2 ribbies. 2 runs batted in.
Herbies.
Jake fouls it back to the fence.
Right back at you at home. Jake's got a pretty dirty uniform. Gotta like it.
Always has.
Yes.
The 0-1. Big Uncle Charlie there from Logue, and it's quickly 0-2.
Big 12-6 curve. So Jake quickly in the hole. Oh.
Jake, a fly ball to deep center field. Over the head of Alan Jakes on his horse, never slowing down, thinking triple all the way.
Yes, he did.
And there could be a play of the third. No, Jake slips in there.
All right. Great job by Shelves. Huge triple. With an RBI on that triple as well.
Cuts the lead 12-7 the score.
Washing
that brings up
machine
Justin
scores.
Velasquez.
So that's what it takes to get the washing machine home is a triple. Great hitting by Shelby.
It really was.
Yeah. Timely.
Justin Velasquez steps in.
The Larks with just one out, they can still keep things going here.
Yeah, it's 12-7.
It's not like they aren't within striking distance. Oh
that
my!
One off the head of Justin.
Warner checks to make sure he's okay.
Sprints down to first base.
Whew. That is scary, scary stuff right there. You hate to see anybody get hit in the head like that. Very sure it's not intentional, though.
No, that one just came too far in.
And they're going to go ahead and have a conference on the mound, though, after that. Looks like the manager, Clint Culbertson, going to go out there and have a talk. And that just shows you what kind of helmets the Larks are using these days, though. They're very good. He probably, he took it kind of right off the back top of his head. Mm-hmm. It might have stung a little bit. Probably not a big deal. Trainer's still going to have a talk with him.
Athletic trainer Nate Martell, I'll talk things over. And
hey, I think Justin's fine.
So everything looks good over there.
Yeah, but that's still scary.
Very much so.
Oh boy.
So reliever coming in here.
Oh my.
And this will be Soxy.
Soxy, okay.
Soxy, Austin Soxy.
Was he playing in the field?
No.
Okay.
Pure reliever.
You know I'm paying attention when I'm asking that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I can tell.
It's been a day, folks.
Now pitching for the Lakers, number 20, Austin Soxy.
Looks like he's got some decent velocity, though.
So Soxy warming up here. TJ Fleming due up. TJ doubled in his last at bat.
He did. That was an excellent swing he put on the ball. And he managed to score as well.
12-7 our score.
Bottom of 5.
Now batting, number 20, TJ Fleming.
TJ Fleming.
Or Tej for short, for those in the know.
Sure.
But I'm not in
You're
the know.
know?
I'm not in the know.
Kind of like how I used to call you Peach for short.
Something like that, but you were in the know then.
I was in the know. So TJ in with a healthy swing of the first pitch he sees. And another pitch strike. Another strike from Soxy.
That's the kind of pitch you'd like to see TJ taking a good, healthy hack at, though.
We're in the 5th, 12-7 the score. TJ goes down on 3 straight pitches.
Oh, Lord.
And there are 2 outs here in the 5th.
I think TJ was probably expecting a off-speed pitch.
And that'll bring up Jairo.
Now batting, number 29, Jairo Rivera.
Jairo hit a ground rule double in his last at-bat and got himself an RBI for his trouble. And then he managed to score.
As we're in the 5th, 12-7 our score. That one too high for Jairo.
You better leave that up there. I played with a guy in high school, though, who loved those pitches.
Jairo's 2
tomahawk
for 2.
chop those things.
Jairo's 2 for 2 with a couple of doubles.
I think they allowed him to call a timeout on that.
Call the time.
Yep. Good job, Jairo.
I count 1 ball.
He might be a little bit in with the umpire, though, catching.
That went too far out, and the count now 2 balls, no strikes. Runners at the corners here for the Larks. 1 across with 2 outs.
Yep. You got Velasquez over there at first and Shelby over there at third. Gosh, you sure would like to see Shelby be able to score.
Swing and a miss by Jairo. And the 2 balls, 1 strike. That one stays upstairs and the count now 3 balls, 1 strike.
Just a little high. Just a little high.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
3-1 on the way. Down
There
in
we
the dirt,
go.
Jairo draws a walk.
Great job by Jairo to be patient there.
Bases are loaded.
Yep. The meadow is occupied.
And that'll bring up AP.
Now batting number 4, Alex Perez.
The prairie is alive with the Larks.
On that note.
What? I love it when we get our bases full and we can just start busting them out.
And that we do.
The nest is full.
And AP looks at a pitch down in the dirt.
AP led off with a triple in the game. Has since lined out and ground out.
Big swing by AP, and the count is even at 1 ball, 1 strike.
AP was trying to tie it up with 1 swing, and he can't do that.
Just cannot do that.
It would be mathematically impossible just yet.
AP stepping out. Shuey's still up in the Lark bullpen.
Yep. We've got Dave Wright up in the Laker bullpen.
Very long.
Yes. Count now 2 balls, 1 strike here for AP. That one too far out, and the count now full 3 balls, 1 strike.
The count's full at 3 balls, 1
Or
strike?
excuse me, moves to 3 balls, 1 strike. The poll threw me for a loop. I'm seeing 3 and 2, not moving my head. You know, doing what I can.
Right, right. Well, the meadow being occupied with the nest full of larks, I can understand it.
AP fights one off and fouls it back, and out of play. Now the count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It is. The count is full. The bases are full. Here we go. AP having himself a pretty decent day, though, I will say.
Payoff pitch from Logue on the way. Stays
All right.
upstairs. Ball 4 issued, and a free pass and a ribby for AP.
We'll give the RBI credit to AP.
And now the Larks a little something doing here,
Yep.
Phil.
Lark's turn to make some noise, it looks like. So Shelby finally scores
Now batting number 15, Andrew
off the
Barry.
triple.
Andrew Barry coming in to hit for Nelson Martinez.
All right, Andrew Barry.
Now it is actually theoretically possible for...
He can tie this. He can
could
actually
tie
do
the game.
that.
First pitch down in the dirt from Logue, and the count 1 ball to Barry.
And Barry does have the power. He's got the 4 home runs on the year. But at this point, you just want him to put a good swing on the ball. You don't necessarily have to tie it up with 1 swing here.
It's absolutely right.
Just keep it going.
Both y'all got a one. Next year, the school won't go.
So the count is 1 ball to Andrew Barry. And the 1-0 coming up. Barry, healthy swing, fouls it back out of play.
So Soxy quickly gets it back to even.
And the count now 1-1. Andrew Barry missing, and the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looked like he might have pulled his head a little bit on that one, Russ.
Jake's encouragement too.
Could very well have.
Yeah.
Barry swing and a miss.
Stayed in on that.
And a golden opportunity unfortunately squandered by the Larks. We've played 5 here. Our score, Longview 12, Heston College 8. Back after this on the Lark Network. Discussing a little bit here, Kyler Cox has come in to play third base, moving Justin over to second.
Kyler Cox, third base.
Yep. So Justin's over at second.
Justin's over at second. Kyler came in place of Andrew
Barry. Yep.
Who came in for Nelson.
Correct. So
top of the 6th here.
All right.
And that one gets past Idaho back to the fence.
Keeping things straight in the scorebook. Ooh, just missed down low.
And the 2-0 coming up.
Oh, missed
high
in.
And tight, and they count 3 balls, no strikes.
Missed in.
There's a strike from Jace.
Jace working quick here.
But Jace issues the free pass walk to Jordan Moon.
Now batting
Russ,
15,
we've been saying it all year, all the time that we've worked together. When the first batter gets on, that's usually not a good sign. About 70% of the time, they end up scoring.
3 times today when they've been on 3 in the second game. There's a line drive out there, drops in front of Sturgeon.
Oh.
And Stein on his way to second.
Thank you.
Yep.
Stein doubles out there.
Oh, gosh.
Now batting number 3, Jordan Barba.
And Jordan Barba steps up. And that's going to do it for Jace. Then I'll bring in Shuey.
So that'll chase Jace and Brandon Shoemaker, sophomore out of Texas.
21. What's his number? 24.
Now pitching for the Larks, number 24, Brandon Shoemaker.
So this is going to be Brandon's 9th appearance on the year. And he has 7 earned runs.
Should be coming into work. He worked a little bit yesterday, too.
Didn't everybody work a little bit yesterday?
I think you and I got a little work in yesterday.
We pitched an inning or two, I believe. That's a really bad sign if we got work.
So, Shuey coming in with Barba up to bat.
Barba with a chance to add a couple RBI here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice RBI.
And he takes the first pitch strike from Shuey. None out here in the 6th. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. Shuey's curve stays upstairs.
Yep. Left that a little high and out. Looks like there's some action up in the Laker bullpen as well.
That's chopped on the ground and foul on the left side.
Looks like we've got Tanner Allen up in the bullpen.
Okay.
Who knew he was a pitcher? Dave
He has
Wright
one ball and 2 strikes. Here to Barba. That one's popped up on the infield.
Should be an easy play for
And Dalton
washing
makes
machine.
a play.
And that's one down for the Larks here.
Now batting number 17, Chris
Yep.
Benefield.
So Benefield stepping in.
Coming up for his 4th plate appearance. He's 0 for 1 though with a sacrifice and a walk. And a run scored on the walk. Just low and inside. Well, I'm alone in the booth now. So be prepared for some stellar play-by-play call. There was Shuey with a strike on the outside part of the plate. So right now we've got Jordan Moon over at 3rd and Nick Stein up at 2nd. The line shot straight to center. Going to drop in front of Alex Perez. It's going to score a run on the single by Benefield. So Jordan Moon scores. It's going to make it 13-8 for the Lakers.
Now batting number 8, Jake Lidikin.
As I get my scorebook caught up. So at the plate, Jake Lidikin. He is 1 for 2 with a walk. 2 RBI on his single in the 5th inning. Oh my, long shot deep to left. That is going to be a home run for Lidikin. And all of a sudden, it is 16-8. Oh my goodness. And the wheels have truly fallen off at this point, folks. I'm not sure how else to describe it.
Jackson.
On the home run by Lidekin, 3-run shot. 16-8 for the Lakers over the Larks in the top of the 6th. Only one out. That was a pretty decent shot out to left field. Ground ball to third. Makes the play over to first. Dalton with a nice scoop. Excellent job. That is Kyler Cox making the play over there at third base. Sub catching me off guard a little bit.
Not bad, number 4.
This is why I don't do the play-by-play normally. All right, and we're rolling the order back over to the top. Tanner Allen back out of the bullpen. Now he's hitting. Allen with a double and a single. Ground out. Long shot to left field. In the gap. That's gone for the home run. That was Tanner Allen's 3rd home run, I believe, on the series. And that is quite a titanic shot right over the 350 sign. And that's going to be his 8th on the year, I believe.
Not bad, number 12.
Russ, you can't leave us again. That was bad. You can't do that. They scored a whole bunch of runs when you left.
I see that. That
was Tanner Allen with a home run. And now Nate Hunter's in the box. He homered at his last at bat. Also has 2 doubles on the day. He's someone I'd probably rather not see in the batter's box at this point.
That's a chopper foul here on the left side by Allen.
See, isn't that much better with you doing the play-by-play? There's a lot of red on my scorecard here in the last couple innings. Pop up. Shelbs looks like he's got it. And that's going to do it.
We've played 6 here, 5.5. Larks trail 17-8 back after this. And welcome back as we're heading to the bottom of the 6th. Luis Caraballo coming up.
Luis Caraballo.
Russ, you're no longer allowed to just leave.
Hey,
They hit home runs when you left.
Caraballo stepping in.
I mean, I think I did the play-by-play just fine, but they hit home runs. That doesn't work for my superstitious ways.
Softball team gets a split today, from what I can hear.
Well, that means the Larks have a lot of work to do to get their split.
17-8 the score here in the bottom of the sixth. Caraballo up. Caraballo's 1 for 3 and takes inside from Dave Wright.
Dave Wright coming in relief. This is going to be his 6th appearance on the year. He's pitched 4 innings.
That one way too far outside to Caraballo, and the count now 2 balls, 1 strike.
That was just a bit outside.
A wee bit.
Just a bit. Tempted to do my Dave Euchre.
Or
Bob Euchre.
Dave
Bob.
Euchre, is that?
I don't know who Dave is.
Caraballo on the ground on the right side, smothered by the first baseman.
Dave is...
Litteken makes a play.
Dave Euchre is the famous,
Yeah, go ahead and finish this. I can't wait to hear the rest of this.
He's terrible.
Dalton Horton, the washing machine, stepping in. Dalton's 2 for 3 with a couple of doubles today.
He's along the lines of Monte. Hit, caught, out.
And Dalton takes a pitch down low from right for a ball. Right, working off the right side of the rubber.
Hey, if you want to text in and let us know what movie we're trying to reference, see if you can pick up on that.
Yeah, someone out there send us a text, 620-217-1465. If the softball team's watching on the way back, I think they ought to see how many texts and emails they can send on their way back.
Yeah.
Send us a text at 620-217-1465 or email us golarks@hessen.edu.
Light Russ's phone up.
That's right. Bring it on. That's on the ground of the shortstop.
Oh!
Gets through!
Play. The washing machine gets a single. We're giving a single to that one. Yeah.
Not bad. Number 6.
I'm a nice guy.
Cole Sturgeon.
Nice guy.
The good fish stepping in. The bad fish is up here in the press box with us.
Yep. E6. Oh, the Gladiator saying that's an error. That took a nasty hop off the mound.
That one missing downstairs in the...
I don't know. Even with ordinary effort, I don't know if he gets that. I'm fighting for the washing machine here.
Count is 1 ball, no strikes here to Cole Sturgeon. We're in the 6th. Longview on top, 17-8. That's on the ground of the third baseman. Throw over in time.
Hold on. Did the washing machine have enough speed that the third baseman couldn't get him at second?
Yes.
The washing machine flashing some speed over there.
Showing some wheels. Jake Shelby steps in. Shelby is 2 for 3.
Jake Shelby.
Oh, my goodness.
Longview's been in double-figure runs all weekend long.
Yeah.
They scored 32 yesterday total. They've scored 27 today.
That's a lot.
And Shelby takes a strike on the outside half.
That's a lot. That reminds me of the game that we had against Newman, where both teams were scoring in the 20s. When I played, yeah. But the wind is blowing out to left hard.
And the 0-1 on the way. Right misses too far inside to the barber, Jake Shelby.
The barber, Jake Shelby, with a single triple to this game.
We called Jake the barber because he cut Alex Perez's hair.
Which is just, that takes some courage.
That's on the ground at the shortstop, Jackson. Jackson throw over and scooped up by Littleton. Larks go fairly quietly here in their half of the 6th. We'll send us a text at 620-217-1465. Drop us a line, golarks@hessen.edu. We're back after this on the Lark Network.
Oh.
And welcome back. Hey, jumping the gun there.
I was jumping the gun a little bit. Nobody heard that,
question. Good trivia question that we answered easily.
Awesome trivia question from Steve Shelby. The SEC is the only conference that has teams that share the same mascot. 3 teams have the same mascot, and 2 others share different. Can you name them? Yes, we can.
We nailed
easily.
That. Yeah.
It is the Tigers have 3 teams: Missouri,
LSU, and Auburn.
And then the Bulldogs,
Mississippi State, and Georgia.
Boom. Mic drop.
Shuey comes off and starts off Warner with a breaking pitch for a strike. Again, we are taking text messages. We are taking emails. Send us a text at 620-217-1465 or drop us a line. Go Larks at Heston.edu as Warner follows it back and out of play.
We sure have appreciated Steve Shelby's participation today. All right, Warner struck out his last time up, but has a double. And a sacrifice RBI.
Chase is way upstairs.
Goodness. That is his 3rd strikeout this game.
Now batting number 24, Jordan.
17-8 the score here in the 7th.
Moon is, get this, 0 for 1, 2 runs scored, 3 walks.
3 walks. On base percentage of
750. Batting average of 0, on base percentage of 750. You gotta like it.
That'll help the old OPS real quickly. Base percentage and slugging.
On base plus slugging, OPS.
Count is 0-2 now to Moon.
There you
Strike
go.
3 called. Moon goes down looking. So Shuey with back-to-back strikeouts.
Moon looked kind of disinterested on that last pitch.
Nick Stein steps in.
15, Nick Stein.
Nick Stein's had a fan club texting in from Des Moines, Iowa.
Which has led him to 3 runs scored with a double, 2 singles and a walk.
His on-base percentage is perfect. On the ground.
Oh, we jinxed him.
At Velasquez.
And
we'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Larks with a lot of work to do. They trail 7-8.
Just a little bit of work.
Back after this on the Lark Network. And welcome back here to Oswald Field here. Phil getting a text message saying, thanks for the jinx to Nick Stein.
Well, as much
Phil,
as I am a homer for Iowa, I am a homer for the
You
Larks.
just apologize right now.
Number 7.
No.
Justin Velasquez stepping in here in the 7th. Larks with a lot of work to do. They trail by a lot.
By 9. The Larks need all the help they can get at this point.
Getting text from the same folks saying, hey, we've enjoyed listening to you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We're glad you were along for the ride
Absolutely.
from Iowa.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you tuning in, listening to us banter,
Tanner
bumble
Allen.
our way through.
Stumble bumble.
Tanner Allen on the mound.
Yeah.
This is his third appearance on the year, but my goodness, his appearances have been good. He's got 3 innings pitched. No runs given up. 4 Ks and only 2 walks.
And starts Justin off with a knee-high strike.
I'd say he has an ERA of 0. That's pretty good.
Allen working from the windup, deals. That's a looper out there into left field. Base knock for Justin.
And the announcer jinx works again.
And that'll bring up Charles Elam stepping in.
All right, so TJ Fleming is done for the day.
12, Charles Elam.
Charles, the famous, now famous Heston College switch pitcher.
The famous. No, I said not.
Are you done? You need to be done. For just a minute, you're done.
I'll put the headphones down and walk away.
Okay, well then.
We can do that these days.
That one misses outside from Allen.
Maybe if I leave, the Larks will hit a bunch of home runs.
Bye.
So here, Allen now deals. That one misses downstairs to Elam. And Charles quickly ahead, 2 balls, no strikes. Was that Roman that said that? Or
No, that was
the bad sturgeon?
That was a naughty sturgeon over there. Naughty fish.
For the win. Big swing there by Charles, and the count now 2 balls, 1 strike.
That was just a bit of a swing. You can't tie it up on one swing, though. I'm going to tell him that right now.
No matter how hard you swing, even with the bases loaded, you can't tie it up with one swing right now.
Mathematically impossible. I mean, nothing's impossible, but that would actually be impossible.
The 2-1 coming up. Elam takes a strike on the outer half from Allen. So Longview, they are in control. They've taken games 1, 2, and 3.
Looks like they
have a pretty firm hand here on game 4.
They've got a firm grasp so far.
Elam shoots one through the hole on the right side. No, a snag by the second baseman.
Oh my! What an excellent
play by Barba out there.
Barba,
I thought that was going to get.
That was a great play by Barba. The infield grass, I think, slowed it down just a hair.
And that'll bring up Hyro with 1 out and a runner at second base. Give Barba credit for getting dirty and making that play, taking away a hit from Elam.
Flashing the leather over there at second base.
Larks will be back in action on Tuesday right here on the Lark Network at 4 o'clock.
We'll be bringing you that game.
Yes, we will.
The Larks versus Bethany JV. The Swedes.
Larks played Bethany at Bethany 1 game earlier this season, winning 8-3. As a strike at the knees.
Allen coming over the top with his motion.
Hyro's been busy. His on-base percentage is perfect today. 2 doubles and a single.
Yeah, he's done a great job.
And he fouls that one back and out of play after coming in for the Vigilante, who took a collision and came up bleeding.
Yes, he's been sitting ever since. Well-deserved break, though. He's been catching quite a bit this year.
So the count now 0-2 to Hyro. Hyro chases the high cheese and is retired.
You jinxed him.
Well, that happens.
Russ, come on.
So Alex Perez steps in.
Alex
Perez 1 for 3.
With a walk and an RBI off the walk. That 1 for 3, though, is a triple.
Was a triple. Couple of triples hit this weekend by Alex.
Yep. 2 today.
Pretty much one of the lone bright spots for the Larks this weekend.
I'd say today Jake Shelby's been a bright spot as well.
The barber.
Yep.
But I will not be visiting
even
his
Dalton.
room.
Dalton Horton's been a bright
Dalton's
spot
done
this
some
game.
good things.
This game.
Come on, dude.
As Allen working from the stretch. Big swing by AP, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I mean, talk about another bright spot. Hyro, I mean, even though he just struck out, was having a great game like we talked about. So.
Yes, came in and did some good things.
So the last game, the Larks haven't looked.
So there are some positives for the Larks to work with.
Something to build on.
Changeup stays high, and they count 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm not a moral victory guy, but you can build on things.
The 1-2 from Allen. As AP steps out, wind has completely backed up.
Oh, this is. Can we go fishing? I mean, my goodness.
We could still maybe even get 9 holes in.
Yeah, we could. We missed the final 4 though.
True. 1 ball, 2 strikes coming up. That is on the ground, up the middle. Barba, the play, wheels it, deals a dugout over there. And that will do it. Our final score here in Game 2, Lakers 17, Larks 8. The Lakers take the entire season, all 4 games, swept by Longview. Phil, that's going to do it for us. We'll be back in action Tuesday right here on the Lark Network. Larks will be looking for victories on Tuesday. For Phil Miller, I'm Rusty Witcher saying thank you and good night.